Well, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you may be. Just wanted to welcome you guys to our webinar today. Thanks for joining us. What we're going to learn about is the benefit of aligning yourself with Onpassive and what that really means to us. You're going to find out what Onpassive is, who's in charge, what the Onpassive product is, why our product is needed, the opportunity currently available, what the benefits are, and the founder opportunity that we are currently in the midst of launching to the world. So what exactly is Onpassive? Well, Onpassive is a unicorn AI tech company that is dedicated to creating business solutions from the sophisticated technologies of the world. The offerings of the establishment emphasize and work towards automating a wide variety of operations to augment the profitability of businesses. What that means, our organization also focuses on implementing AI, artificial intelligence, offerings that can be scalable to varied sizes of businesses. Also, the small and medium enterprises are the ones that will be benefited most from our solutions by empowering them with modern technology to ward off any competition from large global corporations. We have several offices already in place in India and Florida. Onpassive is the first and only total internet solution with an ecosystem of tools and applications that is tagged to be, as the first ever smart business solution, SBS. Onpassive is the only place where there is no need for selling or recruiting. You choose what to sell and who and when to recruit, only if you want. Onpassive primarily gives you 4 main pillars of success, with which I will briefly elaborate on 3. You get a complete and viable business, an efficient tool set that is set on autopilot, fueled with an endless and unlimited amount of traffic and visitors to your business. No goal is too big or too small with the Onpassive structure. So this gentleman right here is Mr. Ash Mufara. Um, Quite an outstanding human being. He's a family man with wife and kids. 20 years he's been in the online business suite of products available that are currently available to us right now. We're actually using one of them right here, Zoom. Um, he's gotten his master's of information technology and e-commerce. He even attended Harvard University to learn specifically about online business creation. Um, the vision of Onpassive is an ultimate and complete unique digital marketing platform that will ensure everyone succeeds, regardless of their background or ability, by offering the simplest environment with the highest standards and the most value while sustaining the benefits of a global stimulus plan. What you envision is what Onpassive aims to fulfill, thus guaranteeing your success. Once you realize that our goal is to give you your dream, you will realize how extraordinary Onpassive is. We have already started standing strong with thousands of people, excuse me, thousands of people already started. No doubt that Onpassive has been established as the new class of business solutions for the present and future generations. Moreover, Onpassive is completely safe for you to build your business. You will never have to depend on the success or failures of the business because many aspects of it can be changed inside the platform without changing your brand. Once you have your brand, it is permanent. You can add or remove as you wish any business at any time. These are the list of some of the tools that Onpassive offers here. Um, Soon to be available worldwide, globally. Domain names, hosting. They even host the webinar on a different platform similar to what we're using currently. So let's think about the benefits here. It's a funding solution for any cause. It's immediate payment anywhere globally with the payment solution installed. Unlimited residual income that is paid daily. Take note of that one there. Not very many programs or businesses out there that can actually have and say they have unlimited residual income that is paid daily. And everything top marketing is all done for you. I don't think I've ever participated in another company before where they did anything for me other than say, here's your spot, go get them, Tiger. They were just waiting for that check every month. All right. So with Mr. Ash Mufara in the lead of our organization, um, he's continuously involved in each step of the developmental process. Our flagship AI business platform is devised and designed by the brilliant minds of the industry along with him. His experience and mentorship from the consumer's perspective have enabled Onpassive to put the customer first philosophy into action. Therefore, all the products and services offered by the establishment will have a consumer approach. The intelligent platform powered by machine learning algorithms facilitates businesses to automate their functions and operate autonomously, a never seen before product that takes over problems and solves them at every step of the business cycle. So what we've got here is a unique possibility. It's a platform to do any business anywhere in the world. All right. We kind of went over what Mr. Mufara has offered us to partner with him in Onpassive. And me being a family man as well as he understands the value of spending time with family and how important it is to have freedom in everyday life and lifestyle. This thought added more to the creation of Onpassive, which is 100% automated. Yes, indeed, this business model is the one and only that exists on a plug and play platform, and hence it is for everyone. You do not need to be tech savvy to understand the operations of Onpassive. Once you have driven your business into it, you can simply sit and see how amazing the platform does everything for you, even while you are sleeping. Enjoy a vacation at your favorite destination or celebrate a family occasion without any headache. Onpassive will take care of the business. All right, so you can see a little bit here. This is the entry levels to participate in the Onpassive platform of products. The product levels start out at $25 and consecutively 125, 250, and 500. I'm just going to briefly go over it. Once you pay the 25, you also have to pay the 125, making it 150. That's kind of an important number right there because that gives you the guaranteed automation of traffic. There's no sound. Can nobody hear me? All right, I'm going to stop the screen share here for a second.
I'm hearing.
Oh, everybody can hear me? Everybody's okay?
I'm not sure about everybody, but I have been hearing everything.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. I just got a text that there was no sound. All right, well, I'm going to continue on here. So you can catch a brief glimpse of the compensation plan here. And we won't go into it too much, but just kind of let it run through your imagination by looking at that number down there in the bottom right corner. And remember that all of us, plus anyone that is already in the business before us and the efforts of the company, will get you to that number. Make no mistake about it. It's 100% risk-free, guaranteed. If anytime you decide you want your money back, you're more than entitled to it. No holds barred, no questions asked. So what are some of the advantages to becoming a founder? Well, you get early access to the exclusive founder site that we all are using currently, called GoFounders. Priority positioning. Remember, we have a 3 by infinity force matrix. So earlier in, the better positioning, and you become a member of our inner circle, where we get to share our experiences with one another and really create a more positive energy for what we want to make this do for us, for the world. And so everyone can expect to be impressed like never before. And so what I'd like to kind of go over with you now is a little bit more about the smart solutions. They significantly impact the financial statements of any of the entities that are reselling those products. And they eliminate the unwarranted financial costs for customers and users alike. It eases the financial constraints of the business, and it also helps build healthy financial books. Wouldn't you agree? The talent pool of Onpassive brims with years of technological experience and expertise. This helps in delivering outstanding enterprise solutions that exceed the industry standards and transform conventional businesses into a complete AI-enabled digital-based firm where technology triumphs over the manual operations. Business owners can lay their hands on real-time, real data processed recommendations and actions. Our offerings can stand against the dynamic technological advancements because new incremental updates are pushed to the cloud, which helps you get the most sophisticated technology to operate your business completely. Our team has decades of experience in technology and entrepreneurship, which has enabled us to put customers' requirements first in our product development. Your firm achieves incredible ease of operations and improves the financial outcome of the business colossally. This is significant because without interacting with your business, you can generate immense profits and compete with large corporations in the globalized world. With every new opportunity, you will reach more potential customers and acquire them with all the inbuilt AI tools of the platform. Onpassive is something that is indeed very powerful, and this is the last digital business platform that you will ever be needing. It's a one-stop shop for all the tools, services, traffic, and automation streamlined for your immediate use. This is the number of total founders. Earlier today, I took a snapshot and just to kind of share with you where we are as a foundation. This is pretty significant. It's been 2 years in the running, and the caliber of people that have come on board um, range from uh, college university professors to, you know, um, dentists, um, very many other more individuals. I'm just a carpet cleaner, so um, there's lots of different backgrounds, and we all get to share when we come together in those moments. We have private webinars that are for founders only. Um, we'd love to have you come and take a look at it. Onpassive is a true and real business development platform. You will get the knowledge, you will get the tools, you will get the guidance and of these from the top leaders in this industry. You just need to have the mindset and the determination to make it happen. You need to have more of an entrepreneurship mentality to gain the most out of Onpassive. The tools are designed to provide profitability to the owners of it. Onpassive is a complete package and a lifetime solution. Onpassive is something that would make you and your family proud. Onpassive is something that you can pass on to the family and the next generation, ensuring that their future is secured, and hence the legacy will continue from generation to generation. Um, One thing that I forgot to mention in this webinar is that to become a founder right now is only $97 to participate. What that will entail for you is immediate access, as I was speaking of, to the founders area, and also the ongoing marketing campaigns for a minimum of at least a year um, going forward. So anytime they do a founders marketing campaign, you get credit for it and get access to it. We are about to go through our first one here in the soft launch to test everything out in the company and make sure it's operating properly. And then we're literally off to the races, just like Secretariat that won the Triple Crown back in 1940 something. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. But you you know when you partner with us and Onpassive that you, as us, are in it to win it. And that's all I've got for today, folks. If anybody wants to speak, let me allow the privileges here. I believe anyone can unmute their microphone if anyone would like to speak or ask some questions. All right, let me stop the share here. All right, anybody?
Yeah, just to say that
There we go. How's it going, Edward?
I'm good. You know, the more I hear about Onpassive, the more excited my mind gets because it doesn't take a college degree to to see a good thing when you see it. And I believe that simplicity is a better ingredient than something that's extravagant and so on. And anytime you have something that is meant not for yourself but to help others, it has to be something good. Because it takes more heart, so to speak, to want something that you can make a lot from And instead of making a lot for yourself, you decide to help as many other people as possible. And I think that is what makes Onpassive what it is. Some time ago in one of these webinars, Ash was saying, imagine having 100, 1,000, 100,000 Mother Teresa's, all self-funded, doing what she was doing, the kind of impact you would have on the world. And that speaks volumes because when you have so many people behind an idea and they really have their heart in it and wanting not just to do for themselves. Yes, we'll all benefit as members or even founders and members. And to be able to help lift up other people to the extent that they can become self-sufficient in what they do in the financial dealings and so on. I mean, that's phenomenal. And we really need to pat ourselves on the back for supporting such an initiative. And the more people we can get on board, is the better the world will be in the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, maybe 20, 100 years. And when we look back at the annals of history, our names will be etched there. You know, I mean, people might not know who we were or who we are, but history will know that we were part of the process. And that is what makes Onpassive something mind-boggling. And I mean, no enough praise and thanks is too much for Ash Mofara. And the least we can do is spread the message. And good presentation, by the way.
Well, thank you, Edward. Much appreciated. Next, I'd like to bring on my co-host, Kevin Sanders. Are you there, Kevin?
I made it.
All right.
I didn't connect the audio. I thought it was gonna make me call in, but once I hit that, then I could hear. I'm like, there's no sound. There's no sound.
Yeah, you got to click on the audio thing.
Yeah. I got the video. That was easy, but
well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
we're back at Miami Beach. So how's the wind? I'm behind like this lifeguard station to cut down the wind.
Sounds fantastic, brother.
Great. All right,
Go for it.
Yeah. We're just talking about leverage is the topic, right? The power of the leverage of Onpassive.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, it's all about duplication and doing something once and then getting paid for something over and over again and again without having to do that one thing over again. You know, it's like, and I think that's where all the big players and the big billionaires, they make their money work for them. And they do it automatically, almost like in the stock market or whatever. And it just, they make money while they're sleeping. Warren Buffett said something like, if you can't make money while you sleep, you work the rest of your life or something like that. And so that's what they do. They make their money work for them, you know, and that's the key. And that's what Onpassive gives us, because Ash has set it up to where like no other business. Like he knows the numbers, he knows how to, you know, how it works. I have no idea, but I'm gonna leave it up to him and trust to know that he knows what he's doing. And I totally believe that. And he set it up right. And people don't understand that. They're used to the corporate where, you know, all the big wigs make all the money and all the peons down below are getting minimum wage or $10 an hour. And they're doing all the work.
Well, that's the scam of a lifetime.
Yeah, that's the biggest scam. And I tell people about this, like, oh, it's a scam, you know, that it's hard to believe. You know, it's unbelievable. And it is unbelievable, but hey, maybe Ash knows what he's doing, you know? Maybe 100%. He's 1%, you know? So, I mean, I don't understand why they don't get it.
He's provided something for all of us, the 97%,
Mhm.
that it may even be more than that have never even made a dime online before.
Right.
Worldwide, the number is probably larger than that.
Yeah.
But, you know, something for the little guy all the way up to Fortune 500 companies,
Mhm.
and you can compete and run along right with them. I mean, that's pretty powerful, you know.
Very powerful. Yeah.
Um, I want to read something off here too from Michael Williams. He's one of our members in uh, Onpassive, the Go founders, one of our leadership council members. He says, "Do you believe with all the marketing and advertising that Onpassive will be doing for everyone, that Onpassive will be able to acquire 3 customers for you in 1 year or less? Do you believe this? Because if you do, then you're guaranteed to, and you should know that within 10 years or less, you will make $2 million a month, like I was saying on the bottom of the screen there." And here's kind of how he breaks it down. In reality, you yourself could find 3 customers over the course of 1 year that would go all in with Onpassive product packages. In other words, purchasing all 4 product packages for a total of $900. And if those 3 did the same, take 1 year to find 3 customers, then that is duplication. Your effort and result was duplicated. 100% completely. Same amount of time, same amount of people. So when Onpassive gets you 3 customers and then get those 3 as resellers, um, and 3 as customers also of their own, that is duplication. Onpassive duplicated what they did for you for your 3, and so on. That is how you go from $0 up to 2 million through duplication and effort. Now, what about leverage? Leverage allows you to dramatically increase your results without any additional effort on your part. Um, well, if you're a great marketer like Ash Mufara, or some of the other greats out there, and you went out there and got 1 customer every day for 10 years, that would be 3,650 customers. That is after 10 years. There's no leverage there. It is all Ash's effort. Is there a better way? Of course. All Mr. Mufara needs to do is get 3 customers for us, and that's it. Not 3,650, just 3. And then leverage the relationship that these 3 have with the people they know, help those 3 to do what he did. The 3 becomes 12 without Ash going out and getting 9 more. Those 3 came through the effort of the 3. That's leverage. Leverage is then applied with the 9 as they duplicate, which produces 27 for a total of 39. So 3 has been leveraged to 39. As this continues, the network grows into thousands, even millions. Now remember, this is a forced matrix for all of us. There's only 155,000 people in right now. So that millions number kind of is sounding kind of juicy, if you know what I mean. And only having to get 3 is, you know, our goal. Now, ultimately, once you start to get your head into this thing and seeing the beauty of how we can bless so many people's lives together with it, once that is inside you, the effort comes automatically and people will be drawn to you. So with that math, using leverage, it's now 88,572 in that same amount of 10 years, with just you and your own efforts of getting 3 and everything duplicating just like that. Now we know most cannot do this, but some can. The duplication will not be perfect. So here comes the AI, artificial intelligence. So using leverage has produced 151,000 in 2 years. That's what Ash has been able to do so far. So clearly using leverage is better than doing it by himself for only 3,650. If he were to do it in 1 year, if you were to double it, it'd be a little over 7,000. With AI doing the work of driving traffic, presenting, following up, closing the sale, etc., repeat, the entire process becomes automated, which is why we can conservatively say that AI will be able to produce 3 customers to each founder over a 30 to 60 day time frame over this time. Over time, this time frame will widen, but we know that some founders will also go to work. As I was saying, you'll be more open to it and be able to see how this is going to reflect abundance into so many people's lives. So, I mean, right now, our little group here has grown to a little over 100. Some people have tens, some people have hundreds, some people have thousands and tens of thousands on their team already, and really all they ever had to do is get those first 3, because after that, the rest is spillover for somebody else. So some will experience greater leverage once we launch with the AI fully at work. A network of 1,000 people will have much greater leverage at work than a network of 10, but eventually the 10 will turn into 1,000. So everyone wins, just not at the same pace. Using the above established 30 to 60 day time frame for co-founders that acquire 3 customers, if you start launch with 0 team, it is realistic to expect an income of 6,000 within the 6 to 12 months. I better not go over that part too much, just because of the proprietary factor to it. But I mean, you can kind of see with the power of leverage and the numbers that we get into, it truly is stellar from what we can do. I don't know about you, but that $2 million a month number down there on the right, I mean, yeah, it's going to be fun for the first couple of months, getting all the stuff that we never thought we could even have before. But is that really even what we want? I mean, how many other people's lives can we, instill abundance on and with being part of this platform? That's what my goal is, to duplicate abundance to other people's lives. I mean, that's really what we're here for. So I'm going to leave it at that. If anybody else wants to pipe in, speak their 2 cents worth, this is being recorded. I'm going to post it on the group page as well as the YouTube channel as well. YouTube channel ended up getting just over 100 views. So good job to everybody sharing it around. Kevin, you want to say a few other final words here?
Yeah, I put the last webinar in the community. So, and also, I have a little story here about, it's kind of funny how I used to be in GDI, which Ash used to be in. He was like the top marketer in there and all that stuff. And then, I always, back in the day, I was with like 100 safe lists, looking at all these opportunities and seeing all these sales pitches and like $100 a day and all that stuff. And so GDI kept coming up, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just look into this, see what this is all about. And basically their claim was, we'll get you 6 people under you and all this, and it's only $10 a month. And so I did. I said, $10, why not? Let me try this. So, I joined, and Darius Edwards was my sponsor. And he'd have like these weekly phone webinars, call-ins, and he'd just be like riling us up. Yeah, man, we got to get a lot of people in here. We're going to get all these people, and, you got to get so many clicks and all this. And so I was in it for a month, and I didn't get one sign up under me. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, you want me to just keep paying and getting no results. Why am I doing this? And he was just like, no, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. Just keep. I think they even had like a click quota, like you had to get 1,000 clicks a week or something. And anyway, so I did it. I think I did it for one more month, and still nothing happened. And I'm like, I'm not gonna keep paying $10. I'm not making anything. And you guys promised me 6 people under me, which would build my income. So, anyways, so I quit that, and then I find Onpassive, and I tell Darius Edwards about it. I go, Darius, man, this thing is crazy. You got to get into this. He's like, oh, I know Ash. He told me about that. I know all about it. I'm not interested. So, let's say a year later, if not more, Darius Edwards is a founder in Onpassive, and it wasn't through me. And he's like on the leaderboard. It's like, but it just goes to show you. Eventually, they'll come around. He thought, it was working. It might have been working for him. I don't know.
Well, according to the timestamp, you're a little bit further ahead of him.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's kind of like a little karma there. I don't know. Thinking ahead.
Yep, your speed will be a little faster than his, according to the information that.
Although he's on the leaderboard now.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a lot of catching up to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's such a fun challenge to be a part of this, because we're not competing in any way against each other. We're all just one big happy family here. That's what I love about this Onpassive business.
That's the beauty of it. Yeah, it's not competition. And I think the people online that bash Onpassive and say, oh, it's never gonna launch, it's a scam, all that stuff, they're basically, first off, they're doing a bait and switch. They're putting down Onpassive to sell their garbage, okay, which doesn't work. It's all about, promotion and stuff. But I think deep down inside, maybe they do know what we have, and they're scared, because if we got what we have, who's going to join anything else? Like, we get everything. Nobody can beat us. We are unstoppable. I'm even worried about Aweber and ClickFunnels. They're going to be like mad because
obsolete.
People are going to, yeah, exactly. They're going to, because people are getting paid to use this. So why would you pay $97 a month for, say, ClickFunnels?
It's a lot more than that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, maybe that's the introductory offer. I don't know, but and we're gonna have far more superior products. So it's a no-brainer. Like, well, how? And I'm worried about. I hope they don't try to attack Ash or anything, or try to stop us in any way.
Well, Ash said himself that the only thing that can stop Onpassive from
God.
It is an act of God, and Ash is a spiritual individual, and as well as I,
Yeah,
and
me too. I think God brought me here.
God help us help the entire human race with Onpassive.
That's the beauty of it.
In fact, we should kind of instill that philosophy that I'm starting a bandwagon on of Bosto Onpassive, BOSTOW, be of service to others, W with Onpassive. And
that's what it's all about. I mean, we're gonna have the ability to do that because of Ash.
Exactly.
See, that's the beauty of it. It's good. I mean, I can only have like 10 mansions and 7 yachts. After that, I gotta do something with my money.
Yep.
Why not help somebody, that's in need, that wants help? A hand up, not a handout.
I'm so excited for the day that is actually here, because there are so many deserving people that are and have been, given a chip shot in life, and landed them in the bunker.
Exactly. Hey,
to say.
my life was not all roses, believe me.
Uh,
I tried to be a
Far
rock
from it,
star.
any of
Yes.
us.
But it's a good experience. It makes you tougher. I mean, I think through Ash's bad experience, he's created Onpassive because of that. If it wasn't for those bad experiences, say he made a
100%
few
agree.
bucks, you know, he would never create Onpassive. And he was like, enough is enough. And I love that. And that's the power of Ash, man. And he knows what he's doing. You know, it's not just some like, oh, we're gonna launch next week. I mean, I've been to so many launches doing these programs, and you know, they're so heavy on launching quick. And then a week later, oh, we got a little glitch. We're gonna bring down the site, and then we'll bring it back up. Don't worry, you know, it's just like this roller coaster. Ash is
Yeah.
gonna try to make it as smooth as possible. You know, get all the glitches out beforehand, so you know people don't question it. They're already questioning it now, but they have no idea what we have. Not a clue. I don't even know exactly what we have. I have a good idea, but Ash has got so much more going on. It's exciting. It's like, wow.
It has so many moving parts that,
Yeah.
it just boggles the mind when he starts rolling off with everything that this thing can do. My mind just goes into like warp drive, where it's
Yeah.
just like the stars going by. It's like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
hold on,
Yeah.
slow down.
You can't grasp it. It's like, yeah, it'll hurt your head, you know? It's like, wow. Yeah, I mean, I just thank God Ash knows what he's doing, and he's allowed us to share in the wealth. You know what I'm saying? He's not some greedy, you know, creator. Oh, I'm gonna take all the money. I'll give you a couple peanuts down here. He's allowing us to actually make a living, a good living, which in turn we can help other people. See, it's a snowball effect. You know, it's powerful. I mean, it's crazy.
One thing I'd like to start doing is I don't know how we would manage it all, but start some sort of way to be able to fund for people that we're trying to bring into the group to be able to get um, an electronic device, whether it be like a phone or maybe a tablet or something for them to be able to access our content a little better than like maybe a flip phone or however they're able to find us. Sometimes
Right.
they don't have the right means or they're using somebody else's account. I get
Mhm.
people hitting me up on Facebook every day, please sir, help me. And it's just like, I feel so bad because I want to help, but I'm not able to yet. And I, they deserve to be helped. I just don't have the means to be able to do that for them yet. But
Well,
soon we will. Soon we
yeah. In
definitely
that
will.
case, I figure, yeah, once we get going, we'll be able to fly. I don't know what country you're talking about. It sounds like Africa or something. And we'll hand out flip phones and sign them up.
Yep.
You know, I mean, we're gonna have to go in there because they have no access to us on the outside. I guess I don't know much about all that, but that's what I would do. I'd be like, you
Mhm.
know, let's go in, give them all these cell phones, even smartphones. We'll have enough money. I mean, I'm a giver, man, and I want to help people that really want help.
No doubt.
You know.
Well, if anybody else has anything they want to say, I got like a 3 hour ride ahead of me. I got to drive up to Payson from Mesa. So
Oh.
we're great. In-laws are up there doing some camping, and they ended up having a little bit of car trouble, so they're staying at the hotel. But I got to go help them with the camper. So,
Oh wow. The in-laws.
yep, they're awesome folks. Bless their hearts.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna end the recording. Everybody have a wonderful week. I'll have this posted in the group here shortly, probably a little later on this evening after I get back. But may
And I'll try to
favor,
post it in the community after you do that.
okay, may favor, abundance of prosperity shine brilliantly upon every single one of you. And
What drink is Kevin drinking? Is that
Natty Ice.
on passive juice or something?
Yeah, Subway juice. See?
Oh, okay.
Hey, we should come out with Onpassive juice.
there you
I
go.
think we should. What is the container?
Yeah,
All right. Good to see you, Kevin.
good to see you, Edward.
I'm going to go ahead and mute out if anybody wants to talk amongst themselves.
Billy, who's still here? Let me see.
I'm still here, Kevin.
Hey, Billy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm glad to see you here, or hear you
Yeah.
here.
Yes. I've been here from the beginning.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out the audio for some reason. I saw it, like I hit it, and I thought it was gonna have me call something. So I didn't.
No, I haven't said anything, so this is my first time. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
listening and taking in as much information
Mm-hmm.
as y'all are giving out.
Yeah. Did we cover everything? You have any questions or?
No, not at this time. I don't have any questions. I was just thinking about what you and
Trevor.
not Kevin,
Trevor.
Peter, what y'all was
Trevor.
speaking. Have okay,
Yeah, it's Trevor, Billy.
Trevor.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Trevor Peter.
It's okay.
Trevor Peter, he's got two first names. What you do?
Okay, I'm sorry. Now I was just thinking
Quite
about
all
what
right.
you were saying about Ash, and we have to experience the bad in order to know how to make the good,
Exactly.
in
Yeah.
order to know how to make the bad better, and
That's right.
make it good. So that's what we're going through now. We're going through all of that we have to go through, that we must go through in order to learn.
The learning experience, exactly.
Yes,
And that's what
right.
life's all about. You have to learn, and as long as you learn from your mistakes or any lesson for that matter, and you move forward, that's the key. You take what
right.
works and what doesn't work, and I think that's what Ash did. He took out everything that he's been through and saw that didn't work, all these different level, bi-level stuff and all that stuff. And then he's like, okay, but this will work. And he puts everything in that will work and takes everything out that doesn't.
Mhm.
And that's why it's going to work. I mean, that's what's so powerful about it.
Yes.
Like, we're so fortunate to have him knowledgeable, you know?
Right. So that's what we're going through now, and being patient. We need patience. So
Exactly. We want to get it done right.
That's
You know,
right.
most of these guys that keep asking about the launch, they're used to the fly-by-night websites that don't last 6 months because they launch real fast. Oh, yeah, we're launching tomorrow. Yeah. And then they're out of business in 6 months.
Right.
You know,
But
but
we
we're
don't
building our
want
own
that.
products.
We don't need that.
No. And we're building our own product. It's proprietary, patented. Nobody can touch it.
And
So we're
now
building
looks
from the
like
ground up.
we're going to have our own bank.
Yeah. See, it progresses. Ash saw
That's
something
right.
way back in 2018, and then he found something bigger.
That's
It's getting
right.
bigger, better, and stronger.
Hey,
We're
Kevin.
gonna, yeah.
Are you on a laptop?
No, I only have a cell phone.
You're only on a cell phone. I
Mhm.
wonder if I could still make you host. You know how to work the Zoom, right?
I think. I don't know. Can I do it on the cell phone?
I think so. Let me try to make you host and see what happens.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
You're gonna be
Well,
in control of everything.
Oh,
I'm
no.
ready.
What can I
Trevor,
do?
Trevor, I'm ready to get off. If you know,
Okay.
so you don't have to go through that trouble.
All right.
So
Well, I
yeah,
can train right now.
we can say goodbye. We can say goodbye right
All right.
now.
I'm going to stop the recording and we'll say our goodbyes here. Or we can do it still recording. There's just
Yeah,
a
I
few
mean-
of us here tonight. So
Exactly.
bye, everybody. Yeah, I'll
Okay, bye.
turn my
Bye,
video
Trevor.
on.
Be blessed. Have a
God
good
bless.
trip.
Take care till next time.
God
In
bless
it to win
everybody.
it. And
All
Boston
That's
on
right.
passive.
Okay.
Unpassive power.
Yeah.